of May 2014. I was in my office about 10 p.m. watching channels, news, and I stumbled onto the story. We are quite disturbed and wonder how such statement was made by a senior police officer that we hold in very high esteem. But again, we owe the public a responsibility to clear the airways and of course state our account as the case is. A text and press statement by the executive chairman of Amuwo Odofin local government about a statement made by the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, Mr. Manku, viewed on Channels News report of the 20th of May 2014 about fake military officers in the Amuwo Odofin local government. On the 22nd of May 2014, held at the Council Chamber, 41 Road, First Chapter. Gentlemen of the press, I greet you. Our attention has been drawn to a Channels Television News report and of course TVC report of the 20th of May 2014, which was shown at 10 p.m. where the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Manku, claimed that fake military officers are working for Amuwo Odofin local government. The statement by the Commissioner of Police is quite unfortunate and better left in the court of the public opinion. Ordinarily, we do not want to join issues with the CP, whom we hold in high esteem. But we have a responsibility to set the record straight for the good people of Amuwo Odofin local government in particular, and the Nigerian general public in the defense of truth. I want to state here categorically and emphatically that the local government do not harbor fake military officers and will never have recourse to do so. It is on record that we have cordial working relationship with the armed forces, including the NSCDC, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, the police, the SSS, and other security apparatus, as well as paramilitary personnel, such as the Man O War, the Y Brigade, the Red Cross, et al. In fact, as we speak, the NSCDC man our security in the local government headquarters. I'm sure while you were coming, you saw them at the gate. The SSS are deployed in times of need, and even the Commissioner of Police gave us 2 policemen for our protection. So on what basis will the local government need the services of fake military officers? To say the least, the news did not only grossly misinform unsuspecting viewers, it also portrays traces of campaign of calumny by some mercenary and bad blood on the good image of this present administration in Amuwo Odofin local government led by my humble self. The truth of the matter is that the uniform in question is being used all over the country by the Man O War. Even when the Commissioner of Police came visiting the local government on the 14th of August 2012, about 1:05 p.m., he was accompanied in a tour of the local government by the Man O War boys and other council officials in the local government. We will show you pictures where the CP was accompanied by this same Man O War, putting on this same uniform, inclusive of ACP Dan Okoro and several DPOs that work within the local government. These same man-o-war boys were putting on that uniform, which unfortunately the CP terms as fake military officers. We pause to ask, is this the only local government where man-o-war boys are putting on a uniform that has semblance with the Nigerian army? It is germane to state that the local government is highly surprised about this statement of the CP. One would think that the CP should have personally interrogated these young boys since they were brought to his office than rely on the information given to him by ACP Dan Okoro before making such statement in public. I would like to recall that it was the same ACP Dan Okoro that misinformed the CP about the explosion that occurred under the Festac Link Bridge some time ago, which, by our investigation, was caused by an explosive device, which ACP Dan Okoro said it was an electrical cable explosion, as said by the CP on national television. I charge this gathering to investigate whether any armored cable passes under Festac Link Bridge, as there is none. This explosion killed a police officer and the leader of the Sand Dredging Association. Dan Okoro is known for misinformation and not checking his facts correctly in the time past. May I state here that we have been having headlong battle with the Area E Commander, Festac Town, ACP Dan Okoro, over criminal and notorious group he formed called Community Policing Youth Vanguard, which is not backed by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Police Service Act. We have written several letters to the Commissioner of Police informing him of the nefarious and destructive attitudes of this group, as well as for the need to investigate their activities, but to no avail. This group has been terrorizing, intimidating, and we have it on record, raping and harassing council officials, state officials, residents, visitors alike in the local government. In fact, on one occasion, a member of the neighborhood watchers was attacked, brutalized, and macheted in the hand, on his hand by a member of this group. Also, one of our site workers was attacked at gunpoint, after which charms was used on him. It took the intervention of myself and the director of LASEMA to arrest the situation. The report was made to the DPO of Festac Town. He came to my office at about 11 p.m. on that fateful day. He saw the boy, he interrogated the boy. We are yet to get any information on the subject matter. What is more worrisome is that their actions have gone unabated because ACP Dan Okoro has been very supportive of their cause in unleashing terror on defenseless citizens and the good people of Amuwo Odofin local government. Furthermore, I also wish to state that the local government has evidence within its disposal to prove the high-handedness and abuse of office by ACP Dan Okoro. We cannot forget in a hurry the violation of traffic laws on Sunday the 13th October 2013, where Area E Commander ACP Dan Okoro was seen directing a truck carrying container to drive through one way into Festac Town, which contravenes the Lagos State traffic law, destroying our barricade at the Festac Link Bridge. We also have evidence to prove that ACP Dan Okoro still littered the police station, you can pass there while going, with abandoned vehicles and trucks that are parked on the walkways and road in front of his office, even when it goes against the law of the Federal Housing Authority and that of the Lagos State government. Also, Emmanuel Onwa, the leader of the Community Policing Youth Vanguard, was seen driving around Festac Town at about 8:35 a.m. during the monthly environmental sanitation exercise of March the 31st, 2014, disobeying the state environmental law. It is also on record that I was shot at by members of the Community Policing Youth Vanguard, led by Emmanuel Onwa, and our police aide was battered during the April 5th APC Congress in Festac Town. We will show you pictures and videos to back that up. Meanwhile, available intelligence information at the local government disposal have it that some leaders of the Community Policing Youth Vanguard, including Emmanuel Onwa and Fatai Onipade, aka Apashe, have concluded plans at a meeting held in 5th Avenue, last bus stop, in Festac Town, to assassinate me and kidnap members of my family. May I use this medium to inform the general public that if anything should happen to me or members of my family, Emmanuel Onwa, Fatai Onipade, aka Apashe, Nii, and the Area E Commander, ACP Dan Okoro, who formed that group, should be the first set of people to be investigated and held responsible. It is now a statement of fact that the local government is now a haven for daredevil armed robbers who now rob at will. Recently, Lady Fashola, the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babatunde Raju Fashola's in-law, was attacked at our residence in the local government. And Mr. Akorede Ayodele was shot at about 6 a.m. when he was coming from his mosque at Moutu Estate in the eye. In fact, he has lost one eye. Also, Mr. Oyema Edewo was killed by a police officer attached to the Area E Command. The chief executive of the Young Shall Grow Motors, Chief Vincent Obianodu, was recently attacked while his driver and orderly were killed in Festac Town. We pause to ask again, why has the Nigerian police not found a lasting solution to the recent crime wave in the local government, which has led to the residents now living in fear and some moving out of the local government? Why have they refused to protect the citizens instead of chasing shadows? Is the CP not aware of the happening in the local government? Why has the CP not reacted or set up a high-powered inquiry to look into the crisis in the local government as regards security? Finally, the local government, through this medium, wish to inform the general public to discard the statement of the Commissioner of Police of Lagos State, Mr. Umar Manku, who we hold in very high esteem, that the fake military officers are working for Amuwo Odofin local government and churches in Festac Town. And by this rejoinder, we affirm our continued desire to bring more dividend of democracy to the governed, and of course work with the Nigerian police. May I also inform the general public that the Lagos State House of Assembly has set up a committee headed by the Chief Whip of the House to look into this matter. The committee had visited myself and also visited the local government, but unfortunately, ACP Dan Okoro shunned the invitation of the Lagos State House of Assembly on the subject matter. I have also been invited by the AIG Zone 2 on this subject matter, but unfortunately that day coincided with the date that the Lagos State House of Assembly visited this local government, and I have requested from him that he should give me a time best convenient for him for me to come and state my case. Please find attached the link to the activities of SCP Dan Okoro and the Community Policing Youth Vanguard set up by the Area E Commander, SCP Dan Okoro. Attached also is a memo issued by the Man O' War stating the final date of their old green uniform to be phased out, which is July the 1st, 2014. May I also note that even the police have found it very difficult to phase out their old uniform in the last 3 years. Their old uniform is black on black. Their new uniform is blue on black with camouflage. 1. A peaceful protest march to Apapa Magistrate content viewed on YouTube preview by Yahoo. You will get it when you log on. Traffic violation and abuse of office by ACP Dan Okoro. You also view that on YouTube at your convenience and you get all the information. 3. Community Policing Youth Vanguard set up by ACP Dan Okoro attacking council officials. You also find that in the YouTube, a complete video. You can check it at your convenience. Gentlemen of the press, I have tried as much as possible to work behind the public view via the electronic media, most especially the television, to see how this issue can be resolved. But the statement of the CP gives me no alternative than to clear the negativity casted on the image of this local government and my administration. I thank you for coming, and God bless.